is for your neck. Okay, your bridging should help develop your hamstrings, your butt muscles, your lower back, and your neck. So this is now for your neck. Okay, we call neck bridging. So the first one, he's going to tripod. He's going to put his hands on the floor. He's going to put his forehead on the floor. He's going to pop up on his feet. Now your option, you can open your feet as wide as you can, and you can put more weight or less weight on your legs depending on. Turn sideways once. Turn sideways this way. This way. Okay. So from here you have the option. If I want to keep more weight on my head, I go like this. If I want to go less weight, I bring it up like that. Okay. So he's on his legs. Good. Now, for stretching purposes, forward and back motion, I prefer that you start out with your hands on the floor, only because most people don't have a flexible neck, and later on you could screw up your discs. So the key is stretching your neck before you strengthen it. So forward and back, use your hands, stretch it out. Yeah, just go forward and back. Okay, and then you can use no hands. Okay, and this is your strengthening exercise. Again, always start out with the hands because it's real important that you're stretching before you actually affect your muscles. Okay, second motion, same thing. He's up, he's posted, we call tripod position because you have 3 posts. Okay, 3-point stance, it's also known as. He's going to put his hands down and go side to side. So just side to side. Again, you want to stretch the side of your neck. So I wouldn't suggest that you do this right off the bat without having some type of stretch into your neck first. Okay, side to side. Okay, time. The third one is he puts his hands on the floor and he just does a circle right and left. So he just circles his head around and a circle. That's it. If you do have a bad neck, I don't suggest doing these exercises. The other direction. And then you're going to do this without your hands. Okay, good. Time. Okay, now, as soon as you're done with that, he flips over and he's going to pop up again sideways. He's going to pop up to his tippy toes, comes up and posts all the way up onto his forehead. And again, use your hands on the floor. What you're trying to do is get your hips up as high as possible, keeping your knees as tight as possible, just like this. And then he's trying to touch his nose to the mat. Now he takes his hands up, puts them on his chest, just like that. And this is what he wants to hold, just like that. Okay, and usually you hold the position. Now if he goes back down, yeah. Now he can just do it from here and use his hands and just use his head and bridge up, go. Ooh, and back down, and then up, and down, and up. This is another way you form your bridge and create your strengthening exercises. Okay. Now a good way to stretch out your back real quick before you do this is he's going to back bridge over my back. He's going to just do a back bridge. Keeps his hands on my chest, on his chest, and he's up on his tippy toes. And the second way is I just go like this. Okay, this will help you. Okay, good. All right. Now another way for your bridge is he's going to pinch his knees on my leg. He's going to stand his tippy toes. His head's going to go all the way back and he looks and touches the floor, just like this. And then back up. Okay? Now if he's real heavy, you got to keep my base. Do it again. Hips go straight up. Okay. So we call it puppet string. A puppet string is a string that goes straight through the ceiling. It goes through the navel, right here through the navel. And this is where your hips go straight up. So puppet string comes out of the navel. Just like that and back. Good. Second way you can do it is from the side. He doesn't, I just hold my base and it just goes from my side and the same thing. Go. Good. That's it. And back up. Again. And back up. Okay. Third way now is he's going to step from here. He's going to step right and left. So he goes right, left, and then bridge. Okay. Right, left, bridge, and back up. Again. Right, left, and bridge. Bridge and back up. Notice I'm staying on the side. Good. Okay. So that's teaching you to go in and take the guy and bridge him. Okay. Stationary shrimp exercises. There's 4 basic ways. You have forward, backwards, sideways left, sideways right. Those are your shrimp movements, also known as Ebi. Okay, so when you're on the floor and you're doing it stationary, the key when you start to turn is that this foot's on the floor, this is your high knee, and you're turning. And a lot of people take the hands and they do this, which is great, but realistically you're not going to do it in that fashion, because if your arms are from a high position, you start to move. When are you ever in this position you need to do this? Your arms are usually, or should be here, so it's like you're taking your pants off, like that, like you're pushing. Or the same thing here, you're using your elbows to take your pants off. From the high motion, the reason a lot of people do it here is so they can gain space on the mat. So I regard it as cheating because I'm trying to get as much space here so I can pull. And again, I don't really prefer that one. So your shirt movements now are just here. So I just like to switch back and forth. Okay, the next one is your reverse shrimp. And all I'm going to do is pull with my heel and pull my elbow to the floor this way, and then switch. Okay, so your reverse shrimp again. If I go pull, just like that. Okay, side shrimp is because I'm trying to get away. So I use my top leg and my arms here, and I'm trying to scoot away. Okay, and the other side is the same thing. Okay. And again, the stationary shrimp will just be the forward and this one. You're just going to go here. And the others can all be used with this one on the strips. We're going to demonstrate the stable as a table, also known as solid as a rock drill. His objective is to turn her over. What she's going to do here is stay in this position. Okay, go. You can push and pull and move her. Even if she starts to fall, she's going to come back up. This drill is extremely important for your base. So hold your base and then control. Good. And then switch. Rick's down, she's going to move Rick. Heads up. Good. Okay. Notice the difference in the weight. How Rick is heavy. He's heavy as a rock instead of solid as a rock. Stable as a table. This is an extremely important drill for the mount position, for when you shoot and you're in the guard, to be turned over at quick time. So my objective now is from here. I just want to try and turn him over. His objective is just to hold his base. So I'm going to be pulling here, pulling, trying to lift, trying to pull, push, trying to lift, pull his legs out. Good. And I'm just trying to make him so he can keep his balance the full time. Known as airplane drills, also coffee grinders. And what this is, it's 180 degrees. So I start out on my shoulder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my hips up and I'm going to clear my hip. And as I do that, I'm going to peel out and run, come up to my knees like this, and then switch and run. And come back down. I'm going to run and go back down and run. Good. Number two is from the elbow. It's the same thing. I'm going to run and go to my knees. And back down. Elbow, one, go to my knees, and back. And back. Okay? The third is with my hand. I'm going to run. Same thing. Okay? And this can also be something like this. And here. Okay. Airplane drills. Okay, this is called leg circles. we've got three ways we do it. We go, number one is we want to make sure that the toes are flexed, okay? The knees are tight to the chest. You never want your legs out here. You never want more than a 90-degree angle here, because it's easy for me to pass, it's easy for me to take a leg, so the knees always stay tight. The key on the hip circles is that his seat or his hips move on each movement. So the first one is he goes inside to outside, or outside to inside. So this is outside to inside and inside to outside. So usually we do 20 and then switch 20 other direction. Notice how his hips are moving. Okay. Good. The third is side to side. So he just does a side to side windshield wiper. It doesn't look like anything, but it works your stomach, works your hips. Okay. Right side. And then I get a hold here, he's going to circle. He'll just circle the leg to break the grip. Or other way, just like that. And the side to side movement is the same. Because this will allow his hook to come in and he can sit up or take my back. Okay? So the side to side movement is important. Now since we're doing it from the guard, the second way we do it is he pops up onto his hands. And he does the same circles. So now this is what? This is from this position. This would be from your, we call it butterfly guard position, which I'm in here. Okay? So the same thing is here. So doing the same movements of circles, inside to out and outside to in. Also known as wax on, wax off. And then side to side, side to side. Okay, and usually 20, and you guys will feel it, definitely. Okay, leg circles. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. And hit the little bell for notifications if you like the video, this one, and more like it.